Hello and welcome to Exploring with Devilish. Today, I'd like to talk about the 7 crucial steps to minimizing drama in your life. We've got a lot of it that's been going around, and I've been requested to do this, so this is the requested single statement video for this. If you need to replay it and listen to it again and again, please, by all means, do. It may help you to realize a few things that's going on in your life. A while back in my life, I've had different friendships, relationships, etc., etc. And, we'd be all codependent and everything attached to the hip, sending back messages back and forth, whatever text messages, saying different things. And then the next day, we'd be dragging each other by the hair into heaps of combined emotional issues, complete with nasty suspicions, unfounded accusations, and dramatic reconciliation that would inevitably be short lived. And sometimes, some of us, even myself, after one toxic friendship erodes, you find the next one, like a mythological creature that regenerates its head immediately after it's cut off. And it was no different than, us being on any type of social media platform either. For a long time, I eliminated all the damaging relationships I've been in as if I was some kind of victim who always got the short end of the stick. Then one day I realized there was a reason I always found myself in dramatic relationships. I was attracted to drama like a moth to a flame. Chaos was the status quo for the majority of my life, maybe some of yours. And when it wasn't there, we panicked, didn't we? I didn't feel comfortable unless I was fighting someone or arguing, or at very least fighting myself. The things I said and did contradicted because I was easier to blame the world and stay the same than it would be to really see myself and make a change. Man, think about all the years that have passed by where that is so true. Now, different catastrophes with close friends, in relationships with a loved one, etc., exes, we all have to recognize the types of drama that's happened. So as I said, as you see, step 1, recognize when you might be creating drama. Let me give you a few quotes on that before I say a little bit more. You get what you put out. If you act in a way that is positive and minimal drama, you attract the same kind of positive situations and people. Drama usually comes from my reactions to other people's actions. I stop to think, does this really matter in the long run, or am I just trying to be right? I minimize drama within myself. When I'm focused and calm, so is the world around me. So if there's drama in multiple areas in your life, be honest with yourself. You are the constant. You are the constant. Are you creating it? We don't do anything repeatedly unless there's something in it for us. So what's the payoff? Are you looking for attention or excitement? Did you grow up with drama and you just plain feel best when there's some around you? I'm going to add to this. I can say yes because it was within my family. The type of drama that it was, the type of chaos that was going on, I was used to it. So as I grew up, it kind of was like the thing that you kind of wanted this, but then also there was other sides of me that kind of took this way, but this was still there, whether I wanted to admit it or not. So Now aim to find alternative solutions. Okay? So if you're looking for attention, can you get it more directly? If you're bored, what new adventure can you create in your life? So that way you're not constantly doing the same thing over and over again. Step 2, change your perspective. Be happy about little things. Let the big stuff go because I can't change any of it. And zoom out of my mind to a point far, far enough away and above the stars so I can see things in my life for what they are. By doing this, I can see from a distance how small and unimportant the situation is in the big scope of the universe. Is this situation going to matter a year from now? If not, it's not worrying about, period. A lot of drama takes place in our own heads, and it's usually because we're too deeply immersed in difficult situations to recognize it isn't as dire as it seems. If you feel yourself getting overwhelmed by a situation, step back and realize this feeling isn't permanent, because nothing is. Then focus on action steps, on the things you can control, what you can do today to provocatively or profoundly, positively create a solution. Some people have a hard time trying to be creative enough to move themselves into another place and, create a positive solution. Number 3, and this is the hardest one for almost everybody. I mean, I have a hard time too. Don't get me wrong. I'm not perfect. I don't claim to be, and I never want to be. I am who I am. Take me as I am. Raw, honest, and upfront. And before, I get into step 3, I say, you know what? You hear something, and it's kind of like drama, whatever. And this is going to feed into the step 4 after this step 3. Go to the source that people are saying that so and so said whatever, or if somebody or they say, oh, this person heard it. Go to them, ask them, see what they have to say. But don't start spreading around other information or things. It's just not right. But anyways, step 3, don't feed into other people's drama. Build a reputation for not practicing or participating in drama. Just be. Anything you resist, persist. Don't add any negative or positive focus on it. Speak less, listen more. Speak less, listen more. You have time to hear and see the drama and sidestep it that way. Be an observer. Not everything needs a reaction. So, if somebody repeatedly comes to you with catastrophes, and we know several of them in our circles of life, give yourself a window of time when you'll listen, and then take care of your own needs by walking away. Also, resist the urge to jump into a pity party. Oh my God, pity party. There's so many people that do that. I could drop names, but I won't. Oftentimes, people calm themselves down when other people don't validate their complaints or whatever else. Lastly, focus on your breath. Your calming energy may help them let go. So relax. Meditate in your mind. Focus on your breathing. And if they're, like they see you, it may calm them down too from being so overhyped. Reconsider unhealthy relationships. Minimize dramatic people in your life. Befriend only people with good energy that don't promote or create drama. I realize that spending time by myself is always preferable to spending time with someone who wants drama. Nothing wrong with a dull day. I wholeheartedly agree with that. Remove the source of drama from your life. It really is that simple. And this step 4 is the hardest, and that's what I just said. Remove the source of drama from my life. It really is that simple, or your life. So take an inventory of people in your life, leaving you feeling stressed and unhappy more often than not. If you don't want to completely remove that toxic relationship, minimize the time you spend together. Because the less time you spend with that toxic relationship, the less it affects your life, less it affects you mentally and or physically. Sometimes completely letting go is the only reason or the only way to get rid of it. If you don't want to change how often you see each other, recognize drama triggers. When the conversation moves towards whatever horrible catastrophe or events that they speak of, steer it somewhere else. And I know a lot of people that I see in my walk of life, they come barging into a group and they say something, they go, oh, this isn't, sorry, it's not the place, the time, excuse me, sorry. But meanwhile, it's too late, you already did it. So if the person does, people shouldn't be feeding into it. They should steer the conversation somewhere else. Trust me, it's better that way. Be clear and straight with other people. That's step 5. Be an open and honest communicative as possible. Listen without reacting. If I have an issue with someone, I go straight to them to talk about it. I don't talk to anyone else about it if they are not involved. Okay, that's what I said a little bit earlier. Gossip breeds drama. I'll repeat. Gossip breeds drama. One last time. Gossip breeds drama. Drama comes about because of either misunderstandings or overreactions. Be as honest and open in all cases as possible. Quell your own negative emotions, which will, in turn, diffuse the negative emotions of others. So, a lot of drama comes from poor communication and confusion. That's true. That's a fact. You eliminate it by finding the courage to say exactly what you mean. It may be harder in the moment, but it can save a lot of heartache in the long run. And that is absolutely true. Don't lie, don't beat around the bush, just say exactly what you mean. It may hurt some people now, but they may understand later on, and maybe they'll respect you more. On the flip side, let people know that they can be honest with you. If someone thinks they need to walk on eggshells around you, they'll likely hold things in, but they will come out eventually, if not in words, in resentful actions. That's so true. Step 6. Be slow to label something as drama. When it comes to people you know you love, always take an extra moment to reconsider if the problem is actually a problem, if it's worth making a big deal out of it. I realize that life is a roller coaster and my problems are much like others at different times. Love them a little more. It's who they are. It might even be you. Don't speculate good or bad. Simply deal with what's actually in front of you. Sometimes what we're labeling as drama is just someone who really needs us. So it is a little bit difficult. Is it a need, or are they actually being dramatic and toxic? Instead of expelling mental energy judging the situation as good or bad, focus on being there and being a friend in the moment. Then be a friend to yourself and let the drama go when you walk away. A lot of drama we experience in life comes from our interpretations of things we experience, particularly after the moments have passed. Yep, that's true. We'll come to our last step here. Learn from drama. I attempt to allow the inevitable episode extract any potential meaning or lesson, and equally allow it to pass. I try to see the learning experiences in drama, and I think of the sentence, without rain, you can't enjoy the sunny days. Accept it, learn from it, and go on with life. Sometimes it seems like drama happens to us and we're powerless to remove ourselves from the cause. Another perspective is that every time we find ourselves immersed in something that seems overwhelming, we have an opportunity to learn how to deal with challenges better. Life will always involve many fires that we feel desperate to put out. If we can learn not to fan them, they may actually be able to light our way. I hope that with these 7 steps that some people learn, understand, that maybe you've fallen back a step and you need to reevaluate where you're at. Admit, relook at relationships. See who really is toxic, what happens, what do they do. Maybe they're not causing the drama directly to you, but maybe to somebody else who you're closer to, that you consider a stronger friend, a family member, a loved one, etc. If somebody close to you comes to you with an issue, is it something that, you need to give them that hug for? Don't let it go in one ear and out the other. Listen, but then when it's time for you to walk away, let that drama go and continue. Some drama, yes, we hold on to too much. We take it too emotionally. Sometimes we need to step back and look at what it is that's in front of us. So with all these 7 steps, if you need to, go back, re-listen to what I said. They're crucial. I feel that it was a time that I needed to put this out here. Not because of what people have said or what people have done or what's going on. It just needed to be. It was requested. So here I am. Hopefully you enjoy yourselves, and by all means, relax. Find yourself a quiet place. De-stress. Let the drama go. You'll feel better for it. And with that said, thank you for listening.